The Whispering Walls. It was a cold, rainy night when Emma decided to move into the old Victorian house on the edge of town. The house had been abandoned for decades, but the price was too good to pass up. The real estate agent had warned her about the rumors, whispers of strange noises, shadows that moved on their own, and the previous owners who had mysteriously vanished. But Emma didn't believe in ghosts. She was a practical woman, and the house was perfect for her needs. The first few days were uneventful. Emma spent her time unpacking and cleaning the dusty rooms. But on the fourth night, something changed. She was lying in bed, reading a book, when she heard it, a faint whisper coming from the walls. At first, she thought it was her imagination, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They were soft, almost melodic, but the words were unintelligible. Emma got out of bed and pressed her ear against the wall. The whispers stopped. She shook her head, convinced she was just tired, and went back to bed. But the next night, it happened again. This time, the whispers were clearer. They were calling her name. Emma. Emma. Her heart raced as she sat up in bed. The voice was coming from the wall beside her. She grabbed a flashlight and followed the sound, which led her to a small, hidden door in the corner of the room. The door was barely noticeable, its edges blending seamlessly with the wallpaper. Emma hesitated for a moment before opening it. Inside, she found a narrow staircase leading down into darkness. The whispers grew louder, urging her to descend. Against her better judgment, she followed the stairs down into a cold, damp basement. The air was thick with the smell of mildew and something else, something metallic. At the bottom of the stairs, she found a room filled with old, dusty furniture. In the center of the room was a large, ornate mirror. The whispers were coming from the mirror. Emma approached it cautiously, her reflection staring back at her. But something was wrong. Her reflection wasn't moving in sync with her. It was smiling, a twisted, unnatural smile. Before she could react, the reflection reached out from the mirror and grabbed her arm. Emma screamed as she was pulled into the mirror, the world around her twisting and distorting. When she opened her eyes, she was no longer in the basement. She was in a dark, endless void, surrounded by whispers. Days turned into weeks, and Emma tried to find a way out, but the void seemed to stretch on forever. She began to hear other voices, voices of the people who had lived in the house before her. They were trapped too, their souls bound to the mirror. The whispers were their cries for help, their desperate attempts to reach the living. Back in the real world, the house remained silent. The new owners never heard the whispers, never found the hidden door. But sometimes, late at night, they would catch a glimpse of a shadow moving in the corner of their eye, or hear a faint, almost imperceptible whisper. And if they looked too closely into the mirror, they might see a face that wasn't their own, smiling back at them.